Thomas steers it away from Kelly, is trapped behind the net. Puck kicked free to Crisp on the near side. Run over by Garland on a good check. Sealing comes in to tie the puck up, and then Schultz makes it a foursome and goes after Garland.
Schultz and Garland have been spoiling for a fight all night long, and now here they go. Garland is big and he is strong. Dave Schultz may have more than he can handle right now, which or maybe why he's holding on. He got in a couple of good shots early, but Garland has negated that power with strong bear hug. Schultz gets his right hand free again as they continue to spin each other around. Right hand comes crashing through now, and Garland looks a bit weary-kneed at this particular point. Now the left hand in on Garland. Now Garland gets his right hand free. And it appeared as though Garland might have been pulling Schultz's hair, trying to get his other arm free. And both the linesmen are letting them go until they can see a point. Now they quickly move in.
Garland had what you have, a death grip on him. He didn't want to let Schultz go so he could get swinging, which was very wise of him, because as most people know, Dave can't throw that puck fist real well.
I was talking with a few of the people from Toronto, and they say that Kurt Walker is tough. Yes, but they say Garland is even tougher. I'd like to see the two of them really go at center ice.
DuPont's got a hold of Neely's shirt, pulling him around there pretty good as the linesmen are trying to get these two fellas separated.
And I'll tell you, Ron Finn and Claude Bouchard have got their hands full because Garland and Schultz continue to try to go at it. But finally they do get them apart, and perhaps just as well they did.
This is one area, Don, where those linesmen have to be in good shape also, because they have to wrestle these big fellas who are in good shape.
And while they shepherd the two combatants to their respective penalty boxes, reminder, we've got 7:03 to go in the second period. The score is Toronto 4, the Flyers 1. Back here at Maple Leaf Gardens, Dave Schultz on his way to the penalty box was grabbed by the hair by a Toronto fan right down below us. The cops went over and just told him to sit down. They did not remove him. Scott Garland in the Toronto penalty box. And it's got to be at least 5 for fighting, maybe additional 2s. I don't know.
That spectator grabbing a hold of Schultz. There's Schultz going to the dressing room down the aisle and had an altercation with some fan. This is, of course, again, where these things can happen very quickly. Players are hot, and some spectator, and that door is not open. And the Toronto officials, even though we have Boston officials in neutral, the men who are supposed to open the door are Toronto officials, and they have not done so. And I can understand quite readily why the Flyers are upset that he hasn't done it.
What the story was, the Flyers dressing room is across on the other side of the ice. When the announcement was made, Schultz 5 for fighting and a 10-minute misconduct, he just stood up and waved his arms skyward as if to say, well, what next? And he just got up off the penalty bench and walked toward the toward the near side dressing room. Correction, this is